today after church, I went to CVS. I had a little bit of a list. My daughter likes the Head and Shoulders, the dark blue bottle of Head and Shoulders. She says the others don't work as well, so she's just run out. I don't like things to run out, but so that was on my list, plus a few other things. So what I do at CVS, I've got a $50 a month budget at CVS. And if for some reason we need medication or prescriptions or whatever, that comes out of that $50 budget. But when it gets later in the month, like today is September 21st, I've not used any of that. And I needed to stock back up on a few things. And plus I have that extra care pass, which gives me $10 a month. So I had that. And y'all, I was so bad. I had let an extra buck expire. They're only good for 30 days. So I had let one expire. Now it was only a couple dollars, but I felt bad because I could have done something with that. So I had almost no extra care bucks to use. I did have some digital coupons though. So we're going to look at what I spent, well, what everything cost had I not had any coupons, and before, before anything came off and everything. So I had the $10. I did have that $10 for this month's extra care. I get that every month. So let me show you what I got back here for stocking up. And this is how I stock up on things like household items, like whether it's like shampoo, conditioner, laundry detergent, air freshener, toilet paper, paper towels, anything household type of stuff, along with medication. So let me show you what's back here, and we'll just move along. Okay, y'all, this is what I got this morning. Not this morning, this afternoon. It was after church. So I got 3 of these, and there's a reason I got 3 of these. Each one is $12.49 for these Head and Shoulders Clinical Strength, and I have to get the orange one. This is what my daughter wants. $12.49 for each. Now I had 2 coupons. One was for $5 off if you spent $25, and y'all, just 2 is $24.98. And so I was 2 cents short, and my Dollar General, good grief, I just switched stores, didn't I? My CVS doesn't follow that, whatever that rule is. You got to get to the $25 before that'll work. So I decided to add another one. So I got 3, but I also had a coupon for, I think it was $3 off of one. So 3 was going to work. I was hoping that both coupons would come off, but we'll look at that in here in a minute. So $12.49 each for that. And then I did get 2 of the conditioners. Y'all, my hair is really thick, and it's I use way more conditioner on my hair than I do shampoo. That's why I got 2 of these conditioners, and these were $5.99 each. And there was a coupon for that. We'll look at all the coupons and the extra bucks I got at the end. Okay, so $5.99 each for that. And then I got 2 of these Axe body sprays. These were $7.29 for those, and those had a really good digital coupon. Okay, and now this didn't have a digital coupon, but they were a good price, and $2.49. And I think I got extra bucks back for this, but we'll look in a minute. And then the last thing I got 2 of the Colgate Max Fresh toothpaste. These were $3.99. And I don't think there was a coupon for this, but y'all, I did have a coupon clipped that was 20% off of one full priced item. So let's just take a look here. So let's look. The coupons. Here's the coupons that I had on that Axe, $7.50. So that, I mean, one is free, basically. So that's a really good coupon. That Head and Shoulders, I had a $3 coupon on one, and let's see, there's that $5 coupon on the other one. The Garnier Fructis, there was a $3 coupon when you bought 2. The Colgate, a $2 coupon when you bought 2. And then my Extra Care, $10, that came off as well. And then I had 39 cents in extra bucks that were just that was just like a percentage off or something. Anyways, I got that off. And 20% off of my full price item, that gave me $1.36 off. So before tax, or not before tax, before any of the coupons came off, well, I guess it was before tax, or anyways, over $79. I forget the change. It displayed it on the cash register, but it was $79 and change. What I paid out of pocket with tax, $45.99. So I'm under my $50 budget. But look what I got back. I got back $5 for that Colgate, the toothpaste. I got $2 back on the hand soap. I got $3 back on the Garnier Fructis. And I got $4 back on that Axe body wash. So, let's see. 5, 7, 10. I got $14 back, which if you want to think about it, that's let's see, $46. That would be taking it down to like $32, but I don't like to do that because I actually did pay basically $46. But next time I go, I'll have all of this to spend, and as long as I do it in less than 30 days, I'll be able to use all this. So, yeah, I did good, and I got lots of money to spend the next time I go to CVS. So, yep, good deal. I'm going to put all this stuff away here in just a few minutes. Well, there's my CVS haul for this afternoon. CVS has their ads run 2 weeks now. They used to run every week, change up ads every week, but their sale ads now go for 2 weeks, and I'm okay with that. I mean, I think some people were not happy with it, but you know, I mean, I see why, because those employees have to put those little new tags up for all the sales for this week, and I mean, I see it. I see why they did it, and I don't have a problem with it, but that does give me an opportunity to, you know, think about, I have extra time to think about what I'm going to get at CVS and kind of take into account what we need to stock back up on as far as household items. But that's how I save money on my household items, because y'all know I'm all about saving money. That's why I changed my channel name to Frugal Mississippi Mommy. So yeah, saved a lot of money on this. So like 80, basically right at $80 before the coupons came off, and $46 after they did. So yeah, almost 50% savings, almost right there. Hey y'all, I decided to add on one more CVS haul to this video. I did go back this morning. This is what, 4 or 5 days later from the last haul that I filmed, and y'all, I needed some makeup. My blush is, I'm like scraping the bottom of the little thing for blush, and then I needed eyebrow pencil. So I had extra bucks that I could use that I earned last weekend, or well, yeah, 4 or 5 days ago, whenever it was. I think it was Sunday that I filmed that other one, and today's Saturday. So I had some, and my app said that some of it was expiring, which made no sense, because normally when you earn extra bucks at CVS, they're good for a month, 30 days. That said they were expiring. I'm like, you know what? I need to get these makeup items anyway, so let me stop in at CVS. So I stopped in when I was doing my other running around on a Saturday morning. I do all my grocery shopping and things like that on Saturday. So I said, well, let me stop, because it's all right there together. So I stopped at CVS and got the little makeup items I needed, and used the extra bucks that I just earned. So let me show you what I got this morning and how much I spent. Okay, y'all, this is it. So here's the eyebrow pencil that I got. This is the eyebrow pencil is $6.59, and then this is the color that I like on the blush, and this is a big, you know, it's not those little bitty containers. It's kind of big. See, I'm going to show with my hand, kind of big. So it's not those little bitty cheekers. It's the large thing of blush. So this was $8.49. So this added up once it was once it totaled up. You know, I scanned it, and there was a coupon of $4 off when you spent $15. And y'all, this, okay, yeah, I do remember, it added up to $15.04 when I put these two, when I scanned these in without tax. So I had the money I spent last week. I had a $4 coupon I think it was when you spent $15, you got $4 off. So y'all, I just did make it. So I got my $4 off, and then I used a it says CVS manufacturer coupon, but those are those extra bucks that I earned last weekend. So what did I pay? I paid my tax, $1.06. And because I bought those two, I got $4 extra bucks to use next time. So yeah, you know, basically, and let me see if I can find that place. Hang on. Okay, here is my trip summary. Today I saved $15.08. I guess it wasn't $15.04. I guess it was $15.08. $15.08, I saved 100%. So all I paid was tax. And y'all, look what I've saved for this year so far. I don't go every weekend. I go when I need something, and I'm trying to use the extra bucks that I've earned because I don't want to lose them. But I have saved over $600 so far for this year. Well, there is my CVS haul, 2 of them. Last weekend, last Sunday, and today, this morning, Saturday morning. And while, yes, I spent a little bit last weekend, I do have that in my budget. I have, for the drugstores, I have $50 for the month. If we don't need medication or whatever, then I can use it for household products, personal care products, whatever. And so, yeah, it's still within my budget. I don't remember, 40-something. I don't remember, 40-something is what I spent last week. But this weekend, all I paid was tax. So I'm still under that $50 budget. But that's it for this CVS haul. Y'all get out there to CVS, earn you some extra bucks, and save you some money. I'll see y'all later. Bye.